Hey guys, so I'm going to do a collective reading. This is a love message. This is for healing the heart, and then at the end there will be some love notes. Please only take what resonates. The aim of this reading is to help anyone out there that is currently struggling internally right now, going through a breakup, releasing things within your life, releasing friends, family, love situations. There's different messages that will come out in this reading, and yeah, if you'd like a personal reading with me or any of my other services, feel free to check out my Etsy shop or email me. If you'd like to leave me a donation, all of that will be linked in the comment section and description box. And not only that, I have a new blog on Instagram. It's a personal blog, which will be about me and River, my child. So it will be daily updates to do with me and my baby, blog posts, videos, all of that, and I'm going to be a lot more active there, because it will be daily, and it's kind of easier for me because even when he's not sleeping I can still do it. So if you want to follow me there, feel free. I will link that down below as well. I'm still going to be carrying on with my YouTube. I'd like to do a lot more longer videos and pick a cards. It's just down to my time management because I'm doing a lot and creating a lot at the moment, as well as I have a newborn, so yeah. Anyway guys, let's get started with your reading. So first off, you could be 26, something could happen on the 26th or could have happened on the 26th. You could be life path 11, 10, 9, and something could happen on the 3rd, which is this Friday. I'm also picking up on pay attention to the full moon of this month. I think it's in Cancer, I'm not totally sure. Something key will happen on that day for you relating to love. So we have Gemini cross-pollinate. So bees could be a really significant animal for you. So could flowers, so could eye symbolism. And you could be seeing a lot of repetitive angel numbers at the moment and signs. So love messages for you, how to heal yourself, how to heal your heart. Right now, the universe is asking you to become more balanced within yourself. With these two bees, it reminds me of friendship and unity and connecting with others in a loving manner, but I think this is more friendship related. So if you are going through something heavy at the moment, like a breakup, a heartbreak or something, right now is the time to reach out and connect with friends. Maybe you have a Gemini friend that you want to connect with. It's someone that can see the duality in things, and it's someone that has a balance between their heart and their mind. And I feel like if you spend time around friends at the moment, it's just going to help you to bring the laughter back, to feel happy again. Not only that, we have the wings. So wings makes me think of like angels, calling upon the angels. You might have a message in the last reading I done. It was a collective message like this, and it was a message from heaven. So the wings are just reminding me of that. You might also be seeing a lot of butterflies and dragonflies during this time. And for some of you, because of the clouds in the background, you might be cloud watching, or you might be called to kind of look at the clouds and see what you can see, like the formations, and find kind of answers that way, to do with certain things like the symbolism. Not only that, we have the triangle here, which is the connection of mind, body and spirit, and how everything from past, present and future all links up, because time is an illusion and everything is happening all at once, if that makes sense. Then we have the pentagram. So first off, because it's a masculine, if you are feminine, you might be going through a separation right now with a masculine, and actually this needs to happen because, only take this if it resonates, that masculine was toxic. They brought out the worst in you. They were like a karmic. They were there for you to learn and understand and heal certain aspects of yourself. They triggered things within you, within your shadow or within your subconscious, that needed to come up for you to be aware of, for you to heal them. Whoever this person was, you actually need to protect yourself now away from them if they did bring your energy down. They were just there so you could learn. Okay, so here we have the Learn card, and we have the Heart, and we have the Book. So you might find understanding through certain self-help books, particularly surrounding inner child healing, self-love, attachment patterns. Let love show you how to learn from each other. If you are dealing with a heartache, whether it be an ex, a dad figure, a masculine figure within your life, if you're female, please look into your role as a female, and how, you know, what was your relationship with your father like? What was your relationship with your exes like? Is there a theme there? Is there a pattern? And if you're masculine, so if you're a man, again, what was your relationship with your father? Or, you know, your male friendships, what are they like? Do you have good friendships within your life? But also female women can take on the masculine energy within them as well. Say you grew up with a parent that was quite cold and aloof, and career focused and all of that, that's more dominant kind of masculine energy. So just look at it from, you know, the role reversal, and how it applies to your situation. So here we have talisman. So right now, what can help you to heal is working with protective talismans, such as the pentagram, such as an anchor, such as the Egyptian symbol, the Ankh, I think it's called. Working with your I am presence, working with crystals, working with Palo Santo sage, all of that. There needs to be a clearing. Right now, it would be really good if you would clear your energy, cut the cords from your past person or people or situation, and it will help you to heal your heart. And know that if you are currently going through a breakup, you will meet someone, but there is certain healing that needs to occur first. You need to understand your worth, and sometimes you have to understand why you settle for certain situations and people, and what is it reflecting back to you. Maybe it's reflecting back something within your childhood. Maybe you didn't feel good enough, maybe you didn't feel loved, you know, maybe you weren't heard or seen, you know, or whatever it could be for you. There's a need to understand and learn the cycles and patterns within your life so they don't keep repeating. I'm also picking up on, please look into attachment style patterns. So you've got anxious avoidant, you've got avoidant attachment, anxious attachment, secure attachment, and like a combo of anxious and fearful avoidant. And I just feel like that's heavily coming up. I think there's a book out there called Attached. It's a really good book, so I feel like for whoever is watching this, that could be a really good book for you to read. If you struggle with reading, you can listen to a podcast or YouTube videos on it, and it can explain to you about attachment patterns, and how they correlate to your life, and how they were kind of imprinted in you from your childhood, or like your early on relationships, or relationship patterns and dynamics. Then we have vision. Again, so we have the eye and we have the key. Right now, you're being given the key to learn from your past love experiences. As you are being given this key, you can heal and move on from the past. You might be crying right now reading this. You might be triggered. You might be just recently broke up with someone or been left. Allow yourself to feel what you need to feel, and look at things when you can from a higher perspective. Okay, what can I learn from this? Okay, this person done that, and I also done this. You need to also take accountability for yourself and your role within certain dynamics, because sometimes, for instance, if you are going through a romantic relationship breakup or having difficulties with a partner, you don't want to play the blame game, the pointing, well, you done this and everything's your fault, because actually it takes two. Obviously it does depend on the situation, but in most cases it takes two people to create an argument or to participate in it, or for instance, breakups happen for a reason. It's usually because they're not the right person for you, or if you're in a current relationship and you know they're not treating you right, you need to look at, why are you staying? What's making you feel so trapped that you are staying in those situations, you know, romantic or otherwise? Why stay in situations where you actually deserve better? And a lot of it is down to self-esteem, or feeling trapped, or not thinking there's help or anyone else out there, for you or feeling alone. But what I've come to tell you is you do have a great love there in the future, and you will get through this breakup, this pain, whatever you're kind of healing from within your love life. Your heart will heal and you will feel better. And then we have heal. So love messages for you, healing your heart. So here we've got, again, we have the eye and we have the heart. So your heart is opening up to the reality of things. For some of you, I'm hearing, I don't know if this is a word, but you got duped or something. I don't know if that's actually a word, but okay. You're seeing the falsity and the masks that people have. We all have masks. In a Chinese, I think it's like a philosophy thing, they say there's 3 masks that a person wears. The mask they show to the audience, the mask they wear to themselves, and then the mask, I can't remember what the third one is. But everyone has a mask, and when we aren't in authentic relationships, both parties wear a mask, or they hide certain things about themselves due to fear of vulnerability, due to fear of intimacy, all that kind of stuff. So key things here: go slow with yourself. With the snail, there's a need to pace yourself. Your heart is healing. Whether you're going through something now or whether it's from 7 or 10 or 5 years ago, your heart is healing. Please take this time now to fully heal yourself. We have mushrooms. I feel like mushrooms just pop up out of nowhere, don't they? They can just grow anywhere. And that's what's going to happen for you. If you are currently single, you will find someone else. They will just pop up out of nowhere when the time is right. If you are in a relationship, you might reflect on that relationship and go to couples counselling, whether it be romantic or with a parent figure or a friendship. There's something, if this is resonating for you, it's like if you are currently in a relationship, you need outside help. Because I don't think it can really be solved between you both if you are having really quite big conflict. If you are being mistreated in any way, I do suggest you leave. But of course, contact the right people to do that if you are in a difficult, really difficult situation, okay? Then we have the snake. So I'm getting 2 messages from that. You're seeing someone's true colours and they are a snake. They are potentially have narcissistic tendencies and qualities, quite a lot of them. And you're seeing that. You're seeing someone's real face, that they're not what they say. They are nasty, they are liars, they aren't what you thought. If you are going through that, that's a really hard situation to heal from. What I recommend if you are going from that, there's someone on YouTube called 𝓜𝓾𝓶𝓂. She's really good for healing narcissistic abuse, with parents or relationships. So if you are in that situation, or if you've been in that situation with someone before and you're trying to heal from it, I'd recommend looking into her and watching her content when you are ready to. Her work is amazing. And then not only that, the snake is all about transcendence, moving, shedding through skins, and kind of like moving through the grass onto the new thing. The other message I'm getting is the grass wasn't greener on the other side, and this person, if someone got cheated on, they are now finding that out. So yeah, so again, we have the candle. Today is I can't pronounce the word. 𝓚𝒏𝒌. I can't pronounce it. I think it's like a Gaelic word, isn't it? Or Irish, I don't know. I can't pronounce it, but that's I've done a post on my community tab. And also on my new Instagram, feel free to check that out. There are certain things that could help you there. Lighting candles right now, doing burn rituals, burn releases, working with fire energy would be very, very good for you right now for healing. We also have the colour blue. Blue is the colour of peace and calmness and tranquility and stuff like that. Sorry, my brain just kind of froze. And then we have some flowers here. I can't remember what they're called. Hang on. They are called... Oh, also the staff symbolises the Greek god of healing. So you can work with this staff, you can work with this imagery here, you can take a photo of it and just look at that every day and say to it what it is within yourself or your heart that you would like to let go of and heal, and do that every day for 24 days, I'm hearing, and see how you feel, because it will help you to release and let go. I think this, I don't know what one's which. One of them's called Calendar. I'm not pronouncing that at all right. And then the other one's called Hawthorn. So you could look into those healing flowers properties and see how they could heal you. Maybe you could take them as a tea or a supplement, or maybe just have them in your house. Obviously, please check with your healthcare provider first, particularly if you are on any medication and you can't do that or take that or whatever. So then we have message. So we have the number 7. You could be seeing angel number 1717, 777 or 47. We also here have, so we have, what is it? A phone? No, wait, it's like a stopwatch, isn't it? So time. I feel like for someone, they might have got ghosted and you keep looking at your phone, or you keep watching the time to see if they're going to message you. For some of you, no, they're not going to message you because they're a dickhead and they're not a very nice person. Excuse my language. You'll know if that's your message. For others of you, you could actually receive a message. You could receive an apology. It's up to you whether you want to accept it or not. But with the learn card here, I feel like you shouldn't. Like, you can all very well forgive someone. Doesn't mean you can accept them back in your life. If you want to forgive, you forgive. If you want them back in your life, you have them back in your life. If someone has wronged you once, why allow them back in to do it again? Because a lot of people, if they're not on a spiritual journey, they don't really learn from their past actions, and they end up repeating the same situation and don't learn from it, and then, you know, it leaves a pile of broken hearts. Again, that's not a message for everyone. I just think you need to be very vigilant about who, and discerning about who you allow back in if you do receive a message from this person that hurt you, okay? You could also be sending a message or feel like you need to send a message. Do what you need to do, but first I'm going to say, on your notes on your phone, before you contact this person or people, write in your notes first. Write everything down in your notes first that you want to send to them. Then give yourself an hour, and if you still want to send that message after an hour, send that message. And if you don't, just delete it from your notes or keep it there. Or even write it in letter form, and wait. If you write it in letter form, wait a day. And if you still want to send it after a day, send it, post it. But if you don't, you know, you might find you don't actually need to contact the person, but you need to get the words out, okay? Okay, so the other messages. So we have cycles ending. Yep. So this cycle of pain is ending. The cycle with the person, people, situation. Look at it from a higher perspective. What are you to learn from it? What have you learned about yourself? What have you learned about your relationship dynamics? What have you learned about the situation? You could be seeing number 9. Please look up angel number 9, and you could be life path 9. And then you have this. So it says twin flames. You both know it. 1111. So you might have been with someone. So twin flames can be romantic or friendship or whatever, or soulmates or whatever you believe in, karmic, whatever. You could have thought you'd met someone that was your other part, and you could have found that you mirrored each other, but actually you mirrored each other's wounding, and that's why the connection was there. They're not your divine person if they harmed you, if they hurt you. Of course, only take that message if that resonates. If that doesn't resonate for you, don't take it. 4 could be an important number, and you could be seeing 444. So then we have your love notes. We have, I feel your energy still and it moves me. This could be you. You could be feeling someone else's energy. If you are feeling low in your energy, depressed or sad, and it feels like heavier than usual, please do a cord cutting ritual and call your energy back. Then we have, my life is a mess, I am unhappy. whoever harmed you, there's a saying, hurt people, right? If someone has physically harmed you, mentally, otherwise, an ex, a parent, a friendship, although I think this reading is more love themed, whoever has hurt you, it's because they're unhappy, and that is why they hurt you, because they're not happy within themselves and they're kind of like directionless. So then we have the things we lose have a way of coming back to us. So first off, if you lost yourself, you're going to be finding yourself again through protecting yourself, through doing releasing rituals, through doing self-love work, through watching certain coaches like that woman I suggested earlier, through using certain natural therapies, reaching out to friends. All of that will help you get back to your sense of self. Then we have, one day I would like to marry you. So that is the person in the future. That is the person that you will meet if you are single in the future when the time is right. This can take up to a year or 2 years, okay, is what I'm hearing, depending on where you are on your journey. If you're younger, it could be anywhere from kind of a year to 3 years. If you're older, I'm thinking about a year and 6 months. Of course, it's going to be different for all of you. It depends where you're at on your healing journey, really. But if you are single, you do have a divine counterpart out there. You will marry someone, or whatever marriage means to you. Obviously, you don't have to get married, but, you know, spiritual union kind of thing. You will find that person one day. There is someone out there for you that won't hurt you, and they will love you, and they will cherish you, and you'll have the same love language as well. So, yeah, and you are deserving of love, and I'm sorry that whatever happened to you, but now is the time of healing, and releasing and realising you deserve better than what this past person, people, situation gave you, and you will find your way through the forest. And at the end, when you walk through this forest and you pull apart all these weeds and you rip them out, you will see the flowers and the blossom and 𝓜𝓾𝓏𝒌, and you will see the you know, the animals within the forest, the deers, all of that, and you'll be there happy. I'm speaking in metaphors and I don't know why, but you will feel happy, you will feel like yourself again, but you do have to do the work and release and heal and feel your emotions in order to get there, and you deserve better. You deserve better than what happened to you or that situation. Yeah, anyway guys, please check out my new personal blog on Instagram. I will link that down below. It's to do with me and my child and my story, my journey of my pregnancy and motherhood. If you would like to support me there, I would be so grateful. If you would like a personal reading with me, or any of my other services, feel free to check out my Etsy shop or contact via email, because I'm still updating my Etsy shop. And if you'd like to leave me a donation, everything will be linked in the comment section and the description box. But yeah guys, remember, you are loved, you are worthy, and you deserve the best. So start taking action today towards a healing relationship within yourself, and know that you too deserve that to come to you. So yeah, goodbye guys.